We finally have the first official details for Halloween Horror Nights Orlando, and we are diving into it right now today.
As if we weren't already sitting here manifesting with our blinky cups, it is time. HHN announcement season has officially commenced.
We've got dates, we've got tickets, and for the first time ever in HHN history, we've actually got a reason to celebrate spooky season earlier than ever before.
Halloween Horror Nights has officially confirmed that we will be getting 10 movie quality houses, including a mixture of independent pictures as well as original concepts.
I wonder if that's 5 independent and 5 originals, because that's usually how they do it.
That's not usually how they do it. So let's hope that it is this year. But if they want to mix things up, hey, we're not mad about it.
In addition to that, we've got a tribute store and a live show.
As well as 5 scare zones. Woo! No word on what these actual houses, scare zones, or tribute store will look like as of yet. But if there's anything that we know is that it's gonna be spooky and it's gonna be awesome.
But we're not gonna make you wait all the way till the end of this video to give you the biggest announcement HHN just spilled on us. For the first time ever in HHN history, we have an earlier opening date, the earliest ever, which is
August 30th.
Woo!
Yes, you heard us.
That's right, and we will be there.
Yes, we will be there, but you heard us. August 30th. The event runs from August 30th to November 3rd this year. Summerween? Summerween.
Summer what?
You've never heard of Summerween? It's like Halloween, but summer. And he calls himself a horror guy.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, let's talk tickets.
If this is your first time ever hearing about HHN, first of all, I have a lot of questions, but
this is a separate ticketed event.
That's right.
Meaning that if you are at Universal Studios, you will be asked to leave Universal if you do not have a Halloween Horror Nights ticket.
When the park closes for them to get ready for HHN.
Exactly. And no, your annual pass does not count for Halloween Horror Nights.
Now that you know what's going on, single night event tickets are available as of right now. And we just bought ours for August 30th.
We wasted 0 time. Opening day will be there, baby. Single night tickets range this year from $82.99 to $122.99 plus tax, depending on which night you choose to attend.
Right, and don't forget, if you've never been, usually, or 90% of the time, weekends are the most expensive.
Yes, special weekends or close to, like, towards the middle of October, but we will get into all of that in a different video. And similar to last year, your 2024 Halloween Horror Nights tickets do come with a 6-month subscription to Peacock streaming.
Is that happening again this year?
It is.
Oh shit. Woo!
Chucky, here we come.
Chucky season 20. Let's do it.
Now, if you're the type to travel to Orlando for longer than a couple of days and are looking for HHN Multi-Night Tickets,
AKA Rush of Fear Pass, Frequent Fear Pass Plus, and Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass.
we are still waiting for Halloween Horror Nights to release ticket pricing on those packages, but if it runs similar to years past, we should be getting some news on that in the near future.
Some news, so start saving this because you're gonna need it. Let's move on to event add-ons, and some of our favorite add-ons are actually already live on the website, so get that wallet ready.
Again, fazools.
I don't think anybody knows that.
If you know what fazools are, let us know in the comments. Starting with Halloween Horror Nights Express Passes.
Just like every other theme park, they've got Fast Passes, Express Passes, it's all the same thing. You basically get to skip the line, get there as quick as possible. However, you can only use it once per ride, and I believe once per house as well.
Yes.
You can't recycle it the same night.
If there is one thing that you need to get, aside from your entrance ticket to Halloween Horror Nights, it is your Express Pass.
100%. Over anything else, especially if it's your first time going and you want to get all those houses in, get it.
We're gonna keep it real. There is 0 out of 0 chance you're gonna get everything done if you do not have an Express Pass.
That's right. And when we say that, we mean all the 10 houses, the 5 scare zones, the tribute store, the show, get all the food in there, hang out with your friends, just enjoy everything. You're full of it if you think you can get all that done without an Express Pass.
Express Passes this year start at $159.99 and climb to a whopping, I don't even want to say it because it hurts my soul.
All right, well, I mean,
$229.99 per person.
It's expensive.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
keep in mind, express passes typically increase as we get closer to the event, and they do sell out. All right, moving on to the RIP tours and Unmasking the Horror tours that were also dropped in today's announcement. If you're unfamiliar with RIP tours, these are guided group tours where you receive VIP access to haunted houses, as well as a bunch of other perks, honestly. Right. Basically, with Express, you are in a faster moving line. With RIP tours, you are walking up to the line, waving at the peasants, and saying, "Peace, I'm going in first."
Now, if you thought express passes were expensive, this is expensive. They're starting at $359.99 plus tax
per person,
and they go up from there.
But if you are fancy like RIP tours, tend to be, from what we heard, an excellent experience.
Right, from what we've heard, because we've never actually done them, because I gotta pay my rent, folks, you know what I'm saying? So
and buy cat food.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Behind the Screams Unmasking the Horror Tour. Sometimes it's not even enough to just see the house one time at night. You gotta see every single detail, especially if you are a horror nerd like us.
This is a daytime lights on tour of some pre-selected houses at Universal. When purchasing these tours, you have the option to select from 3 houses or 6 houses.
The 3-house tour starts at $99.99 plus tax, and the 6-house tour starts at $179.99.
And while Halloween Horror Nights doesn't officially start until August 30th, Universal is giving fans an exclusive peek at the 3-house tour because they're allowing people to start booking August 11th.
August 11th? First of all, have they ever even done this? Do we know?
Not that I know. I mean, this is the first time HHN even opens in August.
Right, that's true. That's true.
But this is brand new.
That's kind of weird to me, but it might be a great experience.
It might be a great experience. It's the way that Universal has said is that this is kind of like for the people that can't wait for HHN to start. This is kind of like a really cool sneak peek into some of the houses that they have selected for you to see. For this tour, as we've said earlier, it is a daytime lights on tour and it takes place during the day. Neither theme park nor admission to HHN tickets are required for this tour. You can purchase this fully separately, independently on its own. However, just know that if you do not have an HHN ticket or a theme park ticket, you cannot stay in the park before or after the tour.
But keep in mind, just because the lights are on, that doesn't necessarily mean that the graphic stuff is out. You're still gonna see the gore, you're still gonna see the stuff, so it's not really recommended for, at least Universal says, for children under 13. So you cannot go, because you're a child.
Is he rude? All right. Let's move on to the final portion of today's announcement drop, and that was the special vacation package that Universal Orlando is offering to celebrate this announcement. This package helps you save up to $200 based on a 7-night stay and includes a 1-night admission into Halloween Horror Nights as well as theme park admission into the Universal parks.
And if you are impatient as hell, just like us, when it comes to HHN and waiting, no worries, because the good news is HHN is already dropping new merch.
Yes, this is the Where the Horror Lives collection, and it has some funky colors, I would say.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of the colors at all, but I do like the design.
I actually really do like the colors. It kind of is fun, a fun way to get like amped into summer as we move into summer season.
No.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Okay, well, I like it. It gives me like summer horror vibes, 90 vibes, just like.
All right.
What do you
think?
think?
Exactly.
This collection is available at the Universal Orlando store online. We'll have the link in the description below. And if you are at the parks, you can actually find this merch in the Five and Dime at Universal Studios, as well as the All Hallows Eve boutique if you are at Islands of Adventure. And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap, folks.
No house announcements this release, but what do you think?
I'm pretty excited that it's starting on August 30th. That is exciting as hell. It's gonna be crowded as hell, so be ready.
It's gonna be crowded, it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be rainy, but it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun as hell. And I'm looking forward to the first house announcement, which I hope is soon.
I hope so too.
Because I swear to God, if they start announcing like August or like July or some BS like that,
I believe last year, if I'm not mistaken, the first announcement was after the Chucky announcement, like at the end of the previous year's event. The first announcement was in March, and then the second announcement, the first announcement was at the end of March. So we are right now at the beginning of April, so we're kind of like in the same timeline. And I believe the second announcement wasn't until June. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
Don't do that again, HHN. Universal
Knocking
people,
on wood.
if you're watching.
Anyway, I'm excited, you're excited, you're excited.
Our cat's excited, everybody's excited.
As the year progresses, we will be here for every Halloween Horror Nights drop, every house, every scare zone, anything they decide to throw at us
and we're
as well.
Especially HHN Vegas, so
yes.
keep your eyes out on that.
Yes, keep your eyes out on that. That's another video for another day.
Which we will be covering.
But you will be seeing our faces a lot.
So might as well subscribe now.
Might as well. Don't forget to like this video. It really helps us know what you're into. And if you are new to Halloween Horror Nights, stay tuned for an in-depth breakdown in the near future. Now, if you want more spooky goodness, check out this video.
And stay spooky, boys.